And joining me now is Missouri Senator Josh Hawley. Senator, I don't know if you were able to hear that, but this is wild. George Washington University projected on the library as students are in there studying these messages of how, Hamas are martyrs and, the genocide of Israel and the pro-Zionist genocide of the university itself. You introduced a bill that would have condemned acts like we just told you about. But then was it Chris Van Hollen, your colleague, who blocked it, saying it would smear the protesters? Your reaction?
Yeah, that's right. Well, the reaction is that it's unbelievable that in the United States of America today, you've got Democrats who are willing to defend this kind of reprehensible pro-genocide rhetoric. I mean, that's all there is to it. And there's no defense for this, Laura. Listen, we should, as a nation, we should speak with one voice. The attacks on Israel are evil. The attacks against Jewish Americans are evil. The call for murder of Jews is evil. And clearly our colleges have failed these students. I mean, these students at all these campuses are out there cheering on this genocide. They don't know right from wrong. We need to tell them what right and wrong is. And we can start right here by saying this is wrong. These attacks are wrong, and that's what we should be doing.
Well, Senator, what about the concern about free expression, that students on college campuses have a right to express themselves, and the First Amendment exists to protect the most despicable speech, and the concern that I'm already hearing that, look, this is going to be turned on conservative students, that as well-intentioned as this condemnation is, and I understand it completely, that what happens when it's the conservative speech that is suddenly the threat?
Well, we're already there. I mean, we've seen that happen, Laura, and here's the response. We've got to call out what is right and what is wrong, and just because the First Amendment protects something, in this case it does protect speech, even speech that's reprehensible, that's for sure true, that doesn't mean we have to agree with it, though. And if you don't like somebody else's speech, the answer is not to try to censor them. The answer is to add your speech to it and say, no, you're wrong and here's why. And that's what we need to do here. We need to say that attacks on Jewish Americans are wrong. Attacks on Israel are wrong. Genocide is wrong. That's the solution. Well,
those polls, the poll numbers that came out from that Harvard-Harris survey about 18 to 24-year-olds' views on when genocide can be justified. I mean, I don't know, again, if they don't know what the word genocide means or it's just sheer ignorance, I don't know. But that is concerning. And at the same time, Senator, we had Joe Biden saying the reason he ran for president was Charlottesville. That's why he ran for president. So where's Joe Biden on this? Does this bother him, or this was okay?
Well, let's not forget his press secretary just stood at the White House podium the other day and said that she didn't know anything about anti-Semitism. She was asked about anti-Semitic attacks on Jewish Americans, not to mention Israelis, and she said, oh, we don't have reports of that. I mean, are you kidding me? Are your eyes open? But these colleges, Laura, they're complicit in this. They are complicit. They have made all of this talk and all of this effort about safe spaces, and what they've really done is they have allowed this virulent anti-Israel, anti-Semitic ideology to fester and grow. And now we are seeing it, and we need to call it out for the evil that it is.
Yeah, it's safe spaces for radicalism, but not safe spaces ever for traditionalism. Senator, thank you.